I do have regrets with how everything went down last season.
Do you regret going to Captain Sandy about Hannah last season?
I don't regret doing my job, but I do regret how I handled it. I think I could have handled it a lot better, a lot cleaner. So yeah, I do have regrets with how everything went down last season, but I don't have a regret with, having to do my job.
What would you have done differently?
Probably a lot. Looking back, I probably would have addressed it all differently. I would have maybe tried to stay out of it a little bit more. As a bosun, you're in a tricky spot because you don't want to get involved with crew things, but you also, you're in that spot where you are directly under the captain. So
yeah. Have you spoken with Hannah since?
I have not, no.
Do you regret crying over Lexi?
No.
Was it just natural tears in the moment, drunk tears?
It was just like frustrating tears. Like, here's this girl that I think she came in with so many preconceived notions of who I was that it's frustrating. Like, dude, I hope you get the feeling that I have right now after the show comes out.
Do you regret any drinking that you've done on the show? Any specific nights of drinking?
Yes, a lot of it. I think I had 7 tequila shots one night, and I am not a shots person, so I regret that.
Wow. Did you get sick?
No, I was just very intoxicated.
Do you regret any makeouts on the boat?
Yeah, probably my first season, kissing 2 guys in one night was not my best look, but shit happens.
I know you guys wear a uniform, but do you have any wardrobe regrets, like nights out or anything like that?
Oh, you will see. There is one coming where I thought it would be a great idea to derobe a little bit. So probably not my best look. I think I'm wearing just a bra at one point. So just kidding.
Great. There's a lot of slip ups this season with wardrobe.
Yeah, well, I got this cool outfit in Greece that's a little cape looking thing, but it was super fancy. And then when we decided to go clubbing, the girls are like, take it off. And at the moment I was like, yeah, this makes sense. Sorry, Mom.
That's amazing. Do your parents watch the show?
No.
Mm-mm. They don't.
Well, I have 5 brothers and they're like, which episode should we watch, not watch?
Is there any particular scene that you would pick up to do over? Like something you'd like to just do this over or make it disappear?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's scenes that you watch and you're like, oh, I really wish, I think I'm my biggest critic. Every time I watch an episode, I'm like, oh, Malia, why did you say that? Or why did you choose to act that way? I'd say probably a lot of the scenes where I'm intoxicated, because I get very defensive, I think, and I get very confrontational, and that's not always the easiest to handle.
Yeah, it's understandable. Do you ever regret being on reality TV?
Yeah, sometimes. I think sometimes with personal relationships or things, obviously it was a big part of why Tom and I didn't work out, and with other relationships, they read a certain thing about you or they see a clip about you and it's just kind of annoying. You're like, yeah, but that's TV or, But yeah.
Do you regret anything about your relationship with Tom?
No, you learn, you live and you learn. I think in hindsight, I probably would not have loved for him to come on the show. I was never really dying to work with him on the show. I kind of wish we would have kept those 2 things separate. Yeah. I think that would have helped our relationship a lot.
Yeah. This brings me back. You helped Tom a lot in the kitchen. We saw that. You were kind of in some ways his sous chef. So where were you when Chef Matthew couldn't make dinner that night? I thought you were going to make the dinner.
I was tasked with delegating and I had to pack up the whole swim platform because David went in. But this season you will see me decorating quite a few cakes. I decorated the whole wedding cake. Matt let me do that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah. You always seemed like a good chef.